What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Brett Yeadon here. So today we actually got a really exciting day ahead of us. Going over to my buddy Reese's house. He's building a VW Scirocco. I've actually never seen this car in person, but it looks like a pretty cool car. It's got a Honda motor in it. Not sure what kind. Probably some sort of one of those alphabet motors those guys run. BC, D25/ABC. So anyway, so we're heading over to his house here shortly to go take a look at this car. He's anticipating a first fire up for this car with the Honda motor, and it's boosted. Should make good power. That's about all I know about this car. He's had it for a long time, so I'm looking forward to taking you guys over there and seeing what this car is all about. So anyways, guys, before we head over to Reese's, we're just going to take my dog for a quick walk here. Her name's Derby. She's a 4-year-old retriever beagle mix. She's a beautiful dog. She came from a shelter. I've had her about a month now. She was abused, unfortunately. She came from up north, so I've had her about a month now, like I said, and she's just an absolutely amazing dog. So we're just going to enjoy a quick walk before we head over to Reese's. It's about -8 here today in Winnipeg, which is really nice. Got just a t-shirt on under this heavy jacket. It's nice wearing 5 layers. Let's introduce you guys to Derby real quick. So as you can see, she's always got her nose in the snow. It's kind of her thing to be sniffing everything out. And so yeah, we're just going to enjoy this quick walk, guys. Alright guys, so we're finally off to Reese's house here. We're just hopping in the truck now, just gonna head there, and we'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so we finally made it to Reese's house here, so we're gonna hop in the garage and see what he's doing. Alright guys? Reese, what are you doing, my buddy?
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? How's it going, Brett?
How's it going, Reese?
What
are you up to?
Just finished insulating the ice shack here. It's where the magic happens. Just gotta make me up some porridge when you got the munchies.
So what you doing there, Reese?
Well, I'm just greasing the turny thing here so it kind of throws the snow all over the place, and dogs like to chase it. But anyways, that's premium. So, you guys are here to look at my car today.
You bet, buddy. What do you got for us?
Okay. Oh, this here? My ride.
Holy shit. So, as I told our viewers, this is Volkswagen Scirocco with a Honda motor, right?
Yeah.
So what are we looking at exactly?
So, it's 1987 Volkswagen Scirocco 16 valve. I guess technically you could still call it a 16 valve, but a little bit of a different engine combo going on in here. So it's a 2-liter bottom end out of a 2000 Honda CR-V, 1.6-liter Honda Civic SIR head, dual overhead cam VTEC. So I went with GSR Integra camshafts 1.8. It's currently running under OBD1 computer. It has a Garrett GT30 ball bearing turbo, external wastegate, top mount. Basically, to keep it in the engine bay for now, everything that I've used is all Honda parts related to get the car to this point. As far as engine mounts went and this rad cradle, I had somebody I know fab up some engine mounts for me, which kind of boxed everything in to fit Hasport motor mounts. So with the top mount and kind of how my rad setup would be, we decided to kind of chop out the original rad cradle. We opted to go with like a mild steel tubing just so I can mount like a front engine mount off of it, throw stuff together for my rad. I kept this side just so I can keep kind of the stock look and how the headlights mount onto the car. And yeah, that's pretty much, it's still a pretty simple setup in like the Honda kind of Bible. It's a stock bottom end, stock head, just kind of Frankenstein. It's got bigger injectors, 255 fuel pump. And then body is totally stock. It had a bit of a fresh paint job a few years ago. So I haven't really touched anything. I like my cars to kind of look original. Everything under the hood clears the original hood. It'll all look totally factory, maybe other than a intercooler kind of sitting under the bumper. So as far as shoes go though, I have these SSR Type C's. They're 15 by 6.5. They weigh about 6 pounds with Advant tires. And we can kind of move inside the car now.
And so what are we looking at down here, Reese?
Alright, so this is kind of a look at my engine management system here. It's kind of just, I'm leaving it sitting out while I'm trying to troubleshoot things and get the car started just for easy access. So we're running P06 factory Honda ECU. It's an OBD1 ECU chipped with Honda S300 version 3. And then I went through Rywire. I contacted those guys over there, and they sell this race style, like kind of plain Jane chassis fuse box to run the car. So I have one trigger switch and a momentary starter button. I flick one switch, it powers all my relays, fuel pump, fan, ECU, everything powers up just through the fuse box and a simple switch. So one kind of unique thing that an issue I was going to run into with the car was my gauge cluster. So while I was kind of researching Honda for the nice system that they do run with all the fail safes that I can run just to kind of protect my engine and my investment. So for my gauge cluster, I'll have the factory cluster just sitting in here. The S300 actually offers a Bluetooth setup, so I can sync it to my phone, my tablet, a friend's, whatever, my laptop through Bluetooth. And the app that they made, I could actually set all my presets and a few gauges, my RPM, gear shift, everything like that. It's a programmed shift light. It'll show me my check engine codes on the app. And yeah, so that's how I'm going to look after everything while I'm cruising around. And obviously tuning purposes, we'll still need a laptop to run the full software program. But yeah, pretty simple going so far. It's a pretty straightforward, simple build, which is what I wanted. Kind of nothing too complicated. So yeah, so far it's working out pretty good as far as all this stuff goes.
And you haven't started this car yet, have you?
This car is not started. It's cranked over. Kind of looked over a few things like that. I was having a bit of like a leaky fuel injector issue. I think I got that solved now. So we're just going to kind of try and get her started and see what happens. She doesn't go, she doesn't go. And
so we're going to try and fire this car for the first time here. Just went over everything, firing order, made sure it's got spark fuel. Let's give it a twirl. Well, there we have it, guys. So the injectors are not firing, I guess, is what we've came to terms with. We dumped a little bit of fuel down the cylinder and it sputtered, as you can hear. Maybe if you didn't hear, it's because this fucking propane heater behind us is running. But yeah, what do you have to say, Reese? I mean, you kind of heard it.
oh, fucking hit up my tuner. We're gonna see what we have to say there. Kind of, you know what? I'm just glad it's nothing more serious than that. It could have been a grounding issue, ignition system issue. Just knowing that it's my injectors aren't firing. We have fuel at the fuel rail. But yeah, I guess we actually put a voltmeter up to the injector connectors. We hit one side and grounded it. It was reading 12 volts. Now, I'll have to do a little bit of research on it, but we tried cranking it with the prong in the other side of the connector that wasn't showing 12 volts. So I'm thinking when it's firing and giving a signal to shoot the injector, that other side should be getting some kind of signal.
Should be pulsing with the injector.
Yeah, it should be pulsing. So
there we have it, guys. So this car will run eventually,
yeah,
but not in this video. So I'll have to do a follow-up with Reese on the Scirocco build. If there's anything you guys want to know about the car, feel free to comment. If there's anything you guys want to see on the car, feel free to comment. If you want to see more of the car, whatever, feel free to comment. And we'll have to do a follow-up on this build, whether it's running next time we see it or driving down the street, but we'll definitely have to follow up on it. Anything else you want to say, Reese? Or?
Alright, just want to say thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you click the subscribe button.
That's right.
You know, we're just trying this out. It's one of the first videos Brett's kind of doing here. And pretty neat to see, you know, we got some cool stuff to show in Winnipeg, so
absolutely,
looking forward to meeting you guys and anybody local, or yeah.
And I do a shout out to your Instagram, but I hear you're not on social media, so
none of that shit no more.
So what's your phone number?
I got a girlfriend, but you can hit me up. It's 222-2222.
Extra large, perfect. So there we have it. So please don't mind my editing skills on this video in particular. This editing app I'm using on my phone completely sucks. I have no idea what I'm doing with it. Bear with me on that. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share it with all your friends. I promise these videos will get better. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.